Welcome back to the second episode of the Weekly Mad Podcast. We're joined with our special guest, Matt.
You should be honored, Matt.
Extra special.
Yeah, Matt.
You should feel honored.
You
This
know,
is
I
an
had
honor,
to
Matt.
take the second grade twice.
This
How's
is
it
a
That's
once in a
how's
lifetime
it an
pleasure.
honor?
It's a once in a
What an honor.
lifetime
We have
on
4 subs.
Once in a
Such an
lifetime
honor.
opportunity.
hmm
once. This is my make-a-wish. Come on a podcast.
This is my
This is my wake up.
this is my Make a Wish. Come on the second episode of a podcast.
It's the
Second episode of the Bootleg Podcast.
of a bootleg
Nice.
The
podcast.
bootleg. The heck?
All right,
Boys.
starting off. Mason.
Alright.
Yo,
So, the Washington football team
pain.
Pain.
have acquired so many free agents and overpaid them. What are your thoughts?
Pain. Pain. One word, pain.
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 Mm-hmm. Didn't you guys
Um,
sign Curtis Samuel, if I recall correctly?
Yeah, we signed Curtis Samuel. That's a
Overpaid.
bust. That's a
Mhm.
bust. We signed Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm skeptical about. That man he's 38. He's
All this
old.
happened in a
Did you
week.
not re-sign Taylor Heineke, who honestly played very well in the playoffs?
We
before
did
getting
sign.
injured?
We did
His name
re-sign
sounds
Taylor
like
Heineke.
Taylor Heine.
Taylor Heine.
Taylor Heine.
Taylor
Taylor
He's a
Heine.
good player. He's a really good player, though.
He is a good player.
How come
I
they
mean, I
hear
don't
But-
know
Taylor
anything
Heine
but
and I
he
hear
did
Taylor
get
Swift?
so I'm just sitting out on this one.
Heineke.
Yeah, I'm not much of a football person,
Heineken.
so I let them do their thing with the whole football
Hanukkah?
mess. Hanukkah?
Mm-hmm.
Hanukkah.
Adam's
Hanukkah is
Sandler holiday?
Hanukkah is isn't that a Jewish Christmas basically?
Yeah, it's like 14-day Jewish Christmas,
Yeah.
I think. Right?
Adam Sandler has a song about it.
That's,
He does?
Adam
that's
Sandler
pretty cool.
Jewish, or am I just delusional?
Yeah.
Bro, I okay. Adam
Google.
Sandler, bruh. Do you think Adam Sandler? Do you think Adam Sandler
Yeah.
fell off?
I mean,
Movie-wise, yes.
Yes,
He's
but
done some
yeah,
real
still a
funny
funny
movies,
guy.
though.
but yeah,
he's just
but-
been put in some real stinkers.
mhm.
I
Yeah.
think he did
Funny
a good
guy,
job in
bad
Uncut
movies.
Gems, though. Like he could do a serious movie.
he can't.
Funny guy, bad movies.
But-
I don't think he can do a serious
but-
movie. I don't
but
think so.
The Happy Gilmore, Madison, whatever that was.
Maybe so. Basically, the era of films where he was a man baby. That's the best.
Yep. Yeah, it's still iconic till this day. Bob Barker's fight with Adam Sandler in Happy Gilmore. Adam Sandler taking hits from a baseball machine. Adam
Have you
Sandler,
guys seen the movie Big Daddy?
Big Daddy. Yes, I've seen that movie.
It
I
sounds
may have.
familiar.
Yeah, it sounds
I
familiar.
have.
I
It's
might
about
have.
like Adam Sandler
He basically
being
adopts
forced.
kids.
He's being legally forced to adopt this child, and yeah,
They just do a bunch of stupid stuff together since he basically doesn't have a job.
I think at one point
I think I've seen that. It
his
sounds familiar.
girlfriend. I think his girlfriend wasn't that the movie. His girlfriend worked at Hooters.
Bro.
Yeah.
Not
What?
Not literally, but in like in a movie environment.
Me
There is-
personally, I'm not crazy about movies, but I know a decent amount about movies. I'm not a crazy movie person. or
Mason,
a
do you
show
like Star
person.
Wars?
Of course he does. It's Mason.
Yes.
Aaron, do you like Star Wars?
I'm
Aaron,
not
do you like
crazy
Star
about
Wars?
it.
Do you think it's overrated?
Not really. I've heard a good bit about it, and it
Ha.
seems like it's a
I'll
good
3v1.
series.
I'll 3v1 y'all. I'll 3v1 y'all. I'll literally 3v1 y'all.
I don't
Okay.
see. I'm not
Or
saying that
3v1.
I'm not saying that it needs to be hyped up as much as it is, but I'm not saying that it
That
needs
movie-
hate.
Before statistical growth in Star Wars have honestly, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It's a movie that we've never seen before, and it's pretty original in its ideas and has iconic scenes. But the movie's shit.
It's because it's a fucking 1970s, 1980s movie, and then it didn't get picked back up to like the early 2000s, and then didn't get picked back up
And by
until
that
mean-
point, they.
I mean,
In
there's still
drugs
iconic
are-
movies before there.
2015.
Out of what's his name? Hitchcock's famous film Psycho is still talked about to this days as a how
I've
would I
never
Or like
heard
Charlie
anybody
Chaplin.
mention the name
is a
Psycho.
masterpiece.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody
cinema.
mention that. This is a very good 3v1 by you, Glenn.
Bro, you know what else? You
Start.
know what else Alfred Hitchcock made? He made The Birds.
Yeah,
You know
but
how
yet
good of a movie that was? That
no,
movie was
but
trash.
well, Star
Why
Wars
would
is
we
more.
force
The
I would
short
rather
film?
watch The Birds than Star Wars.
I would much
Okay,
rather watch
here's
Star
what
The
I would
Wars
short
like to
than
film, The
start.
Birds?
Here's let me here what I like to say. Star Wars is a classic good versus evil tale, which is very PG structural, but there's no complexity to it at all.
What do you mean there's no complexity at
What if
all?
they didn't want to go for
Okay, let me explain.
complexity?
Let me explain it. A system of
Have you never seen
system
The Empire Strikes Back?
either you want to the idea of that movie is either you like freedom or you don't,
never
either you
seen,
like
like,
to
Revenge
hurt
of the
people or
Sith?
you don't. It's either you're good or bad. It's either your criminal run or your
The
how
whole
would I say
point
a
of
That's what makes it
protagonist.
The
so
Empire Strikes
interesting. It
Hold on,
has
hold
so
on.
many different aspects.
The whole
There's
point
no
of The Empire
complexity
Strikes
at it
Back
all
is
at all. It has
is
hardly
Luke-
any political ideology in which it maintains the stability idea that there's a bad guy and there's a good guy, which is similar to, let's say, per se, the Republicans and Democrats. It's a bad argument, but
Okay, no, hold
it's a
on, hold
political
on.
ideology
Let me
in which let me.
rebut that point.
I've been very kind.
Oh my God.
I'm very kind. I'm being very kind and letting you finish your phrases. So I would really like it for me to let me finish my statement.
Calm down, yo. Calm
It's not a
down.
statement. You
It's
just gave us a thesis, bro.
You just gave us a paragraph. You
You're
just
writing an
talked a
essay on
paragraph.
something you don't know
Author-
about. I'm about to
Star
refute
Wars
your
is
point.
fully based on a system of governments that is versed from good versus evil, in which doesn't per se the political ideology in which it holds and in which I'm envisioning as. There's no competition at it at all. It's a similar basis to every PG storyline in which it always ends up in the good versus bad, and the good always wins.
Well, if most
Now
movies
let me
from
refute-
Disney, that's how
doesn't
it
always
Let me
goes.
win.
refute that
No.
with
Good does
The
not always
Empire
win.
Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back, where
Okay.
they lose in the end. The whole entire film is basically Luke.
Okay,
trying
I've
to
seen the
see
movie. I've seen the
if
movie,
he
but
will turn to the dark
then
side.
explain
or
to
not.
me this. Explain to me this.
That's personal. Conflict.
Explain to me this. How did Anakin Skywalker fall so easily to the dark side?
Because he cared about his wife. He cared about his
But
relationship.
he just simped his way there.
Okay, we
Fucking
have this kid, right?
stupid.
Who initially had Yoda doesn't want to train. You know why?
Yeah, because he's
Misses his
smart.
mother. He misses his mother.
Bro.
Exactly.
He never met his
anger,
mother.
anger leads to hate. Hate
Yeah,
leads to
but
suffering.
he loves his mother in a dearly way in which he has high expectations to meet his mother, and he misses it.
It also has the potential.
He misses. He has lust against the affection of other kids getting love from their mother, in which.
Well, that's a strong word to
in
use
which-
towards one's mother.
In which. How would I explain this? It doesn't.
What?
It deducts the idea, and it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to impress to the audience, in which
You need to look at it
trying
on
to.
a grand scale.
Okay.
So, it's one kid and his mom versus an entire galaxy. And this galaxy can be saved if this one kid, who is believed to be the chosen one, takes the righteous path. I think one kid's life versus the entire galaxy is a risk that they were willing to take. And that risk went wrong once he, went rogue and created the Empire. Well,
Okay.
became one of the leading forces of the Empire.
Okay. I can't argue against that because that's purposely made from the movie.
Yes, I'm laying out.
I can't
what they
make
made
that.
in-
I can't make that argument. But because it's a fictional, biased, good, heavy protagonist favored, in which I would say, in which also creates this idea that it's perceiving a not detrimental, but it's hardly to impress the audience, in which results in a fair amount of foreshadowing, I would say, and
It
it's
does. I could
it
agree with that.
does per se a very amount of how would I per se this? It upsets many people in which people do think everyone knows what's going to happen in Star Wars, and it's so foreshadowing, it's so obvious on what's going to happen
No, I could
that
disagree with that.
it does ruin the plot of the entire story, in which
I mean,
then
I can
cons-
kind of disagree
if
with
you look
that too, even though
now,
I've
if you
never
look at
watched the
it
movie.
now with the foresight of Darth Vader being such a popular figure, there's a prequel series and a sequel series.
But
if
you
you
know
go
what?
back to like the 70s and 80s when these movies had come out initially, this was unmarked territory. You think there's a possibility
In
towards the end of
sci-fi or in
Empire
movies in
Strikes Back
general? In
Just
sci-fi
movies in
in
general.
in Star Wars.
in
Like
Star Wars,
movies in
okay,
general.
Star Wars, I can agree with that because Star Wars is a once in a lifetime like action movie. But
There wasn't
if we're thinking
much
movies
sci-fi
abroad, then I can totally
content.
disagree with that because, for example, let's say not Die Hard because that's like the 80s, 90s, but let's perceive
like
a
the
movie
90s.
like Friday the 13th in the 80s.
After Star Wars.
Yeah, after Star Wars, but it's still in
Also,
that 80s,
one
70s,
movie.
late 70s area.
Also, one movie,
Mhm.
not a
Friday the
whole
13th.
trilogy.
It's
Yeah, that's
over
true.
a trilogy. It's over a trilogy.
There's
What do you mean?
like
Really?
There's
seven
more
there's
or
iconic.
8
there's
Friday the
There's
like
13th.
there's
Dude,
8 Friday the 13th
I
movies
thought they
in which
made
wait.
one
iconic.
Friday the 13th.
Mm-mm.
Since
No,
when was
There's
there
there's
one in the
8?
no.
I've
There's
never
like
seventies.
heard of
five.
Friday
that.
the 13th.
There's like five.
They
There's like
Friday
five.
made a
the
There's like
13th
bunch.
five.
Part 2.
There's
Wow,
like five.
really?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they've made a
There's like
lot.
I've
a lot.
never heard of that.
There's Freddy
Star
versus
Wars.
Jason. There's Freddy Goes to Manhattan. There's Freddy Goes to Space.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
there's
There's
a
a
lot.
lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday the 13th is I wouldn't say was inspired by Star Wars culture because there was not yet more than 2 movies out before Star Wars released a trilogy in which in that consequential time Friday the 13th has already been released and they've already been working on the second one, in which then led to an exponential growth in movie production in which resulted in more movies. Star Wars is not a movie for the people, it's for their gross in economic growth. Because they know I
Isn't
would
that what
promise you the
most
directors
stuff
and
is?
production systems
Nowadays
know.
that might be, but I'm pretty sure Star Wars was made on a relatively small budget.
It was. It was
Well,
very small budget.
if we're talking about inflation, then yes,
Like it was
No.
purely like
yes,
a passion project.
it was. Okay,
They started on the fourth episode because they thought they wouldn't make it that far, so they just made the first three, and then people really liked it and caught on to it. So in the early 2000s, they made the prequels, which
yes,
No,
but
led
it
up
that
to
is
does
this
a
the
that
series
budget.
still
of
It was
doesn't
events.
updated.
that still doesn't counter argue my fact that like Friday the 13th was also an what's it called a iconic movie in which
But I
also
could argue
altered
the
the
fact that
movie
Star
world.
Wars is more popular.
Star Wars. You know
I
why
think
Star Wars is more popular? Because everyone's heard of a horror movie
you sort of
before
mentioned
1978 or 1980, but no one has ever heard about a sci-fi scientific action movie in which political ideology is involved.
Star
But
Trek.
if we're pursuing the
That in
political
like the
ideology
70s
from
and
good
60s.
versus evil, then it is influencing a heavily favored
There's got to be plenty of
one-sided area in which the
like
good always wins, and it
space-related
sympathizes.
movies
It
as well.
sympathizes. It culturally sympathizes with the audience, in which it always goes with the good people. And if we're thinking
Disagree.
about
I disagree. You're delusional, bro.
how am I
Delusional.
delusional?
Yeah.
How am I delusional?
I'm gonna
You
change the
have not.
topic.
You have not.
I'm
You
gonna
have
change.
not.
I'm gonna
Nope.
change the
Nope. I
topic.
don't care.
Yep,
No,
yep,
I don't
yep,
care.
yep,
Nope.
yep,
Nope. Nope.
yep,
Nope.
yep,
I'm
yep,
not
yep,
angry.
yep,
I'm
yep,
not.
yep,
I'm
yep,
not
yep.
angry. I'm
That's
not.
not
I
fair.
have
That's
no
not fair.
remorse. I have
I'm
no
not.
remorse.
I'm not. I'm not
If
angry
you're
either.
gonna call
I
him
just don't
out,
want
you
to
gotta
talk.
stay on topic. You gotta stay on topic, man.
Yeah, we gotta stay on topic.
Dang.
You
This
disagree
topic's
with
gonna
his
last
point.
forever.
Refute it.
It. When you think of an iconic movie with trilogies per se, what's it
Toy
called?
I think
Not
Star Wars.
Toy Story. There's Die Hard. There's Fast and Furious. There's
Story.
Halloween. There's Saw. There's Friday the 13th. There's so many iconic films in which perceives this idea of as an iconic movie. Though, if you're talking about the first two movies of the Star Wars franchise, it was amazing. It was generational, once in a lifetime movie. But it does not influence anything other than it being a political ideology game between the good versus evil. That's not. That's
Yo, I'll be right
not.
back. I gotta
That's
go
a
grab
very
something.
simple. That's a okay, but that's a very simple thought. Everyone has heard of a Cinderella story. Everyone has heard of a
I've
Robin Hood
talked
story.
about
Everyone
this
has.
though. Empire Strikes Back. That film is about the evil that can be within good, and then continuing into Return of the Jedi. The only reason why the good guys win in the end is because Luke is able to find some good in Darth Vader, who is like one of the most evil people in the galaxy at that point, and bring him back over to the light side.
Now, you don't think I've studied before this about Empire Strikes Back, but I have.
We weren't
You know,
talking about Empire Strikes Back. We were
you
just
know what?
talking about
You know what the
Return of the
Empire
Jedi.
I
Strikes. You know
literally
what
just talked
Empire
about
Strikes
Return
Back.
of the Jedi.
It
Have you
came
watched all the movies in order
me
from prequels to sequels
me.
to the new movies, the Disney movies? Yeah, you.
I've seen the Disney
Oh,
movies,
I
yes,
haven't even done that.
but I have
I've
not seen
watched all
all
the
of the
Disney
beginning
movies,
movies.
but
But I
haven't
have seen. I
stopped
have
them.
seen Empire Strikes Back, and guess what? The cliffhanger ending, in which Empire Strikes Back perceives, it's daring. You know why? It
Why?
contradicts to the same story of Flash Gordon's serial. Serial, Serial. If you do not know,
Talking about food.
if you do not know what that is, Flash Gordon is a protagonist of a space opera adventure of comic strip created to originally drawn by Alex Raymond,
This
in
guy
which
in a Wikipedia article?
in
Yeah,
which
this man's on a Wikipedia article right now, bro.
in
He's
which
reciting
in
Wikipedia right
which
now.
Got
in which
exposed.
in which in which in which
This
the
guy
bad
took an
guy wins.
argument
In
me
which
and
the
him
bad
had
guy
like
wins.
a
In
month
which the
ago and
no,
actually
this
This
correlates.
man's
This
writing a whole
correlates. This
essay and took
correlates. This
all of his
correlates.
facts,
This
and
correlates. This
arguments from
correlates.
Wikipedia.
This has to correlate. This has to correlate. The box office of Flash Gordon and the production value of was so low, but yet it produced a same outlining at the end in which the Empire Strikes Back conceives. You know why? Because this story was made in 1980, and guess what? Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980 after Flash Gordon was created, in which the Star Wars
okay, so
productions
it
saw so much.
came
Nope,
out.
you need to listen to it. You need to listen to it.
You
The
were
Star
so
Wars,
pressed about
Been
Star
talking.
Wars.
the
We
Star
have been
Wars,
You're
the
talking
so
about
Star Wars
pressed.
Star Wars for
production, the
20
Star Wars
minutes.
production still
Yeah,
sees.
we have.
Star
We've
Wars
been
still
talking about Star
sees.
Wars for
You know
20
why?
minutes, Glenn.
It's
20
just been Glenn
minutes.
talking to himself.
We get the
It's
point.
Star Wars,
Glenn talking about stupid movies that are irrelevant.
My
All
man,
the most
my man
irrelevant
prepared a
movies trying to
3
compare
page
them to
I'm
Star
essay to
Wars
talk
are the
seeing
about the
the
scariest.
same
movie.
political plot in which it does Star Wars, in which the bad guy
Did
wins.
you say
And
the
guess
same
what? The
political
Empire
plot?
Strikes Back has changed a last minute
I don't
ending
even know no
to an
more.
Empire
And
Strikes Back to
this
an
man wrote a
iconic bad
this
guy
man wrote
win.
a whole
Guess what?
paragraph.
That
This
is a
isn't a
stealing.
paragraph,
That
this
is
is a thesis.
total
This
daring,
isn't
daring,
hey.
It's a
This
daring
isn't an
thesis,
false,
essay.
bro.
wrote an
daring false
encyclopedia
ideologies
on
implied
disproving
by
Star
the
Wars.
This
implied
man
from
wrote a
Star
Harry
Wars.
Potter novel, bro.
The
Did I?
J.K.
Dude,
Glennon.
he's literally
But guess
he's
who
just
won the
rambling
argument?
about
Guess who
Star
won?
Wars just to hate
Guess
Star
who won the
Wars.
guess who won the argument? Me.
Nobody
Well,
even got to say
Sure
anything.
you
You've
did,
talked
buddy.
straight for the
Sure
Yeah,
you
past
because I,
did.
20
because I
minutes.
countered everything.
Harry
Because I
hasn't
countered
said anything,
everything.
man.
I have factual proof here in which Star Wars is bad. I literally have. I can literally
I
go
have
anything. Every
factual
movie,
proof in which Star
every
Wars
scene.
is
I have a
bad.
counter
Did you just say
argument
you
to
have
that. Every
factual
movie,
proof
every scene,
about
I have
an
a counter
opinion?
argument to it.
What
Did
did
you just say you
what
have
did
factual proof about an opinion?
what
Uh,
did Star Wars do
it's
to
not
you?
opinionated. It's facts. It's facts. I never
We
said
just
it was
spent
biased.
20 minutes
It's not
talking about
biased.
Star Wars. What the
You said it was bad. That's an opinion.
Why?
You have
Aaron didn't even get to
facts about
talk.
an opinion.
Aaron even went AFK for
I
like
literally
5
went
minutes.
AFK, went to the truck
Okay.
to get
No,
something.
shut up. Aaron, hold up. Matt, may you please repeat what you just said?
You
Matt?
stated a fact about an opinion.
And guess. Okay, let me tell you a fact about opinion. Was Hitler bad?
That's a fact. He
Certain
killed
point of
3
view.
million.
No, we're
Personal
skipping this.
Was
We're
it like
skipping
3
this.
or
We're not.
6 million?
No, we're not talking about this. We're not talking about this.
Exactly.
No. You are laughing at your own jokes right now.
But it's just so funny to see that he cannot counter argue against that because it's
From a
facts.
certain point of view.
No, we're just bored. Why
Can
are
we
you
And
just
guess
move
what?
laughing?
on?
And guess what? A certain
I
point
would,
of
I would
view
love,
is,
I
in
would
my
love
opinion, is
nothing
that
more
Star
if we
Wars
could move on.
sucks.
The
All right,
common
bet.
point of view is yes.
Like,
he
look,
was
look, look.
bad.
I found
And
something.
the
Hey, guys,
common
guys,
point of
guys,
view,
guys,
Star
guys,
Wars
guys,
does
guys.
suck.
Hey, shut up.
What?
Let's move on. I found something
That's
cool
not the
about
common
Fortnite
point
that
of view.
that
The
like
common
caught my
point of view is
interest,
that
and
a
I want
lot
to
of
share it
people
with
like Star
Mason.
Wars.
Fortnite. All right,
Good
maybe.
point.
Mason
Oh,
can.
yeah, I know you're not talking, Glenn. You're the
Yep.
one who went on the Mr. Blocky's page and tried to put my ad. I don't even play Fortnite no more. I play once a week.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Once
He
a
really,
week.
he really
I-
doesn't play Fortnite
Mhm.
that much. He plays a lot of Minecraft now.
All right.
Yep.
Real
You can move
gamer.
on to the next
Real
topic because
gamer.
I know I won this argument.
Shut up.
Okay. You can believe whatever
All
you
right,
want, but
next
Aaron,
topic.
let's hear it. Let's
Rubber
hear it.
chicken.
All right, but look. So, you know, in the like the most recent event, how the 0 point like shocked the battle bus.
Thought you were gonna talk about a shooting or
A shooting? What? A shooting?
No, no. Let's hear. I want to
You
hear what
said
Aaron
you-
has to say real quick.
All right, but like
Yeah, I
said
probably
recent
can't
Mason,
say
events and all I was
Mason,
like,
you
is-
know, like in the beginning of the like the 0 point finale thing. Hold on.
Yeah. This man just went quiet. This man just went dark.
Sorry, yes, I
Who?
said
His
one sec.
Aaron said,
But okay,
Aaron said
okay,
Bravo
okay,
6
okay.
going dark.
My bad, mom called me. But you know how in the beginning of the 0 point crisis finale thing, the battle bus got hit by that shockwave from the 0 point
Mm-hmm.
and it started flying out of control, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember back from like season 2 and 3, that old battle bus spot that was crashed on the ground?
Yeah.
Do you think them two could have anything connected? Because Jonesy literally
No.
said he was going to be stuck in a
not.
loop.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I think that's too far of a stretch. I don't think the developers would think that far back to just some feature on the map. I don't think they'd go as far back to date to a feature on the map to link it to a storyline. You know what
back
I mean?
then they were
Yeah.
literally like, hey, you know how this battle bus travels over the sky every day? What if it crashed a couple times? That was their thinking back then.
Dude, that'd
And
be hilarious. You're
right
just
now
like
is
chilling
totally
on the
different.
battle bus, and that thing just starts plummeting towards the ground, just full speed.
And worse, it plummets towards tilted towers.
Bruh.
Oh boy.
Can't say anything because I haven't played.
My man's
Fortnite
still
in
stuck
weeks.
in season
Cap.
3.
On God, wait, you know what I've been doing, right? You know what I've been doing.
What have you been doing?
Anjan.
I've been in golf. I have practice. What? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? What are you laughing?
Golf.
Golf.
Do you want me? Do I have to bring the
That's the oldest
statistics out
white
again?
man sport
Do I
I've
have to
ever
bring up the
heard.
statistics again? Do you want me to pull
Bro,
up the
you're Asian.
statistics
Calm
again?
down.
Because I will.
Literally, you're Hawkeye
I
when
have
it comes to
statistics
golf.
for
A shot
everything. I have
18 made
tennis,
18, bro.
golf,
Calm down.
movies, cultures, cancel culture. I have everything, bro.
What
Do
is
you
up
want me
with
to pull
you
out the
being so
statistics? Do I have
political?
to? I
Bro, he's
mean, if you
prepared to
want
get this
statistical
podcast
facts,
shut
then
down in
I'll.
5 minutes, bro. He's prepared to get
I,
us shut
I
down in
Yeah,
mean,
no, he's
5
trying to get my
minutes.
he's trying to get my
Oh
podcast
wait, you
shut
guys are
down.
trying to
I
get
mean-
shut
He's trying to
down?
get me
I made a
canceled.
song the other day. I can
No,
do that.
no.
number one
Oh, let's hear it.
degree. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm down. No, I'm
No, at
good.
the end. Do it at the end, Matt. Do it at the end. I want it
After
to
the
be the outro.
podcast, I have bloopers.
You'll let my racist song be.
Matt,
at the end?
why don't you play your old SoundCloud music?
Hold on.
Do it at the
Yeah,
end.
you
Do it
got
at the end.
quiet
Do it at the
there.
end.
At the
Do it at the
end.
end. Do it at the end.
All right, let's
You know,
move on
you
to
can
a
use it as like
different
an
topic.
outro.
We're
Let's
not
move
gonna
on to a
get into
different
that, but
topic.
I did make like.
All right. Which
I
one want
did
to talk
make,
about
like, a
now?
racist.
Do you guys believe in paranormal activity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I do.
sort of paranormal activity?
Ghosts, satanic embodiment,
I
Yeah.
certain
believe
items.
I believe in that stuff, yeah. I
Yeah.
believe that
Do you
Bro,
believe
it's
there's a
happened.
good? Do you believe there's a?
ghosts,
It's
or,
happened
like,
to me before, bro.
just anything
The shit with
Do
the
you think
ghost.
there's good? Do you think there's good energy and bad energy?
What,
for
you
sure.
mean like
You
Yeah,
chi?
believe
dude. Juice WRLD made a song about it, obviously.
Glenn, you mean like chi?
Yeah. You gotta believe everything Juice WRLD says.
Yeah, it can be a little biased.
Look, no, no, no.
Biased.
That mess,
That
that
just
mess
seems
about
like
look, that mess about the paranormal. I actually
karma.
believe that because it happens at my dad's house. We have one
What
picture,
happened?
and literally, it's one picture, but it's of a sister that I don't talk to anymore. But she's still family, so they would keep this picture facing out like normal with the rest of the pictures. And every morning when they would wake up, that picture would have been turned around the previous night, and it happened every night. That picture would just get
Well,
turned.
that's just a bug. You know, God's gotta put that in the patch notes or something.
Yeah, that's probably
Oh,
just a
wait,
glitch,
wait,
man.
wait. You think that's just a glitch? Literally, they went upstairs to redo the bedroom. Nobody else was home. All the dogs were in the pens because they had to go to the store to get some sheets. They come home. The mattress was flung off the bed, laying on the other side of the room. The room was tore up completely.
Really? And they
Yeah.
still choose to live in this house.
Yes, by the way, that's the room I sleep in.
You don't
What
think there's any
dumbass
possibility
Oh
that
hell
like
no, hell
Yeah,
no,
why you
man.
think I
Yeah.
That'd be
don't
messed
stay over at
up.
that house?
You know, if
you
it
don't think
was, how old is
you
that
don't think
house?
someone broke into the house and was like
It's
looking for
quite new,
something?
I think, right?
No,
Your dad had it built.
there was no, Daddy didn't have it built. We bought it from some old lady. It's old.
That's the
Maybe.
problem. You bought it from some old lady.
Yeah, they
What?
bought it from some old lady, bro.
Was,
Like Zoink Scoob.
You
hold
guys,
on.
you
Was
guys,
there
fin-
any?
you guys finessed an
Was
old lady
there?
for her nice house, but she left you with some spirits.
She
Hell
left us
no.
with a ghost.
Is there any? Is there
She
any
left
evidence
us
that
with
like
a
someone could have
ghost.
broken in and tried looking for stuff?
No, literally no evidence. No one. Dude, that house is so far back in the woods. Barely anybody knows it's there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true. I've
that's
been to that house.
that's
Looking
your
out.
first problems. That's your first problem. You need to buy a house in the suburbs, so then you can
Yeah.
Nah,
know.
nah.
Have you ever seen the movie Paranormal
Either
Activity?
that or like in a
I've heard of it,
field.
but I've
You
never
can't
watched it.
Bro,
get
that movie
anything
makes me
wooded.
shook.
You
Dude, I
need
don't like
just
horror
You know what,
movies,
big
maybe,
bro.
open
bro?
area.
You know what movie makes me shook?
What? What movie?
Conjuring, because it's based off a true story.
Bro,
So is
Who
Paranormal
cares if it's
Activity.
based
bro,
off
That's
a
why
Uh,
true
I
story?
don't,
That
I
movie's
don't,
almost
still boring.
I don't mess with horror movies like that.
I mess
I
with
love
it.
I love horror movies for the
That's not my
thrill.
forte. That's not my
I like
forte.
horror movies if they're. I like horror movies that are funny and scary, like It Chapter 1.
I didn't find it scary at all.
Me neither.
It wasn't like super scary, but it was hilarious.
I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought it was more comedy based in a way.
It was
Like
obviously
It.
more comedy.
Mm,
yeah,
That might just because I like comedy films more than I do horror films, but
mm,
I'd watch a horror film. That'd be fun.
horror
We,
films. Yeah,
You know how
I
many
like
people?
all the old
You know how
schools.
many people have tried to get me to watch horror movies with them, and I'm like, no, screw you, f off.
nah, if I ever come visit you, if I ever get to come visit you again, I'm making you watch a horror movie
No,
with me.
you are
We're watching
not.
the Human Centipede. We're
I will
watching the Human
shoot you in
Centipede.
the
I
fucking
knew you said
forehead.
We're
Human
watching
Centipede.
Human Centipede.
I will shoot
I
you in
remember
the
Human
my
Two.
friend
Number
fucking
two.
who
Number
forehead,
two is worse
Mason.
than number one.
I
Number
know.
two is worse
my
than number one. So go watch number two.
I have some friends
Aaron,
who
do you
are
know what
really
Human
big
Centipede is about?
into horror
No, but I
movies.
will shoot you in the
Bro, whenever I
fucking
think of
face.
that, I just get a shit taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Whenever
Hence
I think
the
about
name
that
Human
movie,
Centipede.
I know
Shit
that.
tastes
Whenever
in your mouth.
whenever I hear the movie, hear about that movie, I just get a.
So I
My
got
palate
Did
is
you just
just
lick your
filled with.
lips?
Yes,
Did
I
you just?
lick my lips and it tastes like
I
poop.
heard a little.
It kind of tastes like poop. My palate is filled with poop whenever I think about that movie.
No way. As you were saying, Matt, what were you saying?
these friends of mine who are really big into horror movies.
Mhm.
I hadn't
Die.
seen. I've like, this is my only time seeing a horror movie in theaters. Going with them, we went to see The Nun, and a
Oh, I
big
hate
reason
that
why
movie.
I don't like horror movies is because of my experience in that theater watching that. It was just so trash and boring. The only funny part was when my friend would occasionally get scared and then shout into the whole theater. The
Mm,
rest of that like
mm,
2 hours was probably some of the
mhm,
most wasted time in my life.
Mm.
mm.
It depends
And
on what
I'm
movie you
literally
watch.
sitting here dying of cancer.
Oh, oh, what?
You're
Wait,
not
stop.
dying.
You're
I'm
not.
not dying, but
I
I'm literally
mean,
sitting here
if
with
we're
cancer
going to
and I had a
technical
worse
terms,
Glenn, shut the fuck
if we're
I'm
up.
going to
dying, but
technical
I'm not
terms,
gonna die.
yeah.
Matt, if you don't mind, for me. Do you think you'd like break down what kind of cancer you have and like how it affects you? You don't have to, but like
If you're
Ye-
comfortable.
I'm just
yeah,
curious if you're not comfortable with it.
sort of. So, I'm good with it. So lymphoma is a pretty common cancer in
Especially with
kids.
your age.
Yeah, with my age group, and it's a blood cancer, so they can't target a certain area. They just have to like shoot you through it, and hopefully it's
Hopefully get the
you
spot.
get it somewhere. Um, Currently I'm like halfway through chemo treatments, and
You're
You have
then
doing
blood
chemo?
cancer?
yeah,
Wait,
that
Damn.
that's how you get rid of cancer. You do
isn't
chemo.
isn't blood cancer leukemia?
Leukemia is a type of blood cancer. Lymphoma is another type. It's
Oh,
just
lymphoma's like more about the hormones, right?
I'm not sure about
That
that.
man
All
Pretty
I
is
know is
sure.
super
that
horny.
like all I know is that it's like there's these little balls of the
My man is horny.
That's what it is. I thought I just heard the same thing too. I'm sorry, Matt, but I just hear Aaron in the background say horny, horny for no reason.
He said
anyways,
it
there's
He
misses the
said this man's is
hormones.
horny. It is
anyways,
Yeah, has to
there's
do
these
lymphoma
little
has to do
balls in your body called lymph nodes,
Yep,
and a
hormones.
sign of lymphoma is that they enlarge, and they had to
Mhm.
cut some of them out of me, and they were like one of them was like the size of a walnut, which something in that part of your body should not be a walnut. But the thing is, it moves around your body. So
Yeah,
they
because
could have
it's
found it in my foot. They could have found it in like my stomach,
where
but they
did
found it like
where did they find it for you?
right next to my collarbone.
Most common.
Yeah.
Right
And
collarbone
then
or left collarbone? Left collarbone.
right,
Born.
right.
Right. Okay, that's a little more common.
So anyways, I'm halfway through my chemo. I'm doing a test study.
Mhm.
So I'm probably gonna be taking chemo until like sometime in June. And the way I'm looking now, after this, hopefully like they called me and said I basically cancer free. I just need to keep going with the chemo to make sure the cancer stays away, and then I could avoid radiation.
Yeah, no one wants to be inherently like put into radiation.
Yeah.
Especially because
I mean,
my
some people
dad,
have to be forced into it, but yeah.
my dad when he was my age had brain cancer, and
Mm.
so obviously he had to get radiation in the brain, which has affected a long. I've seen that that's not something I would to go through.
Hmm. Well, Matt, I hope all goes well for you.
Mhm. For
It seems
sure.
like it does going. It
Let's
seems
stop
like it is
talking about
doing well for you.
cancer. There's other things to talk about, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I'm trying to get at. Is that we should move on to a different topic.
Hey, I got a
I've been
Well,
different
covering
topic.
good, so
what's the topic?
I slapped $500 into my truck today.
Yeah, you
Invested
did.
that's a
$500.
nice topic.
Yep.
Five
Yeah.
hundred dollars in your truck?
Yeah.
You,
I just
mm,
drove about 45 minutes
What is it?
up to Gardner to this place called the Muffler Shop to get some nice new mufflers put in
What
my truck.
what
he's
truck
from
is
North
it?
Carolina. That's why you said Garner.
Yeah, Gardner.
Oh, I just found $1 in my room.
That's insane. You know you can buy
Buy
a
Coke
bottle of water with that $1.
Sweet man.
Hold up, see,
Get yourself
I
a
don't
Dr
have a very
Pepper.
good video, but look, hold on, this is the video I have. This is me
You know,
starting it.
you can't exactly see it.
It's
Bro,
not
who's
the
in the
speed,
man
it's
living in
just
a
the
cave,
sound.
bro?
This man is in BC times right now, bro.
Uh-uh.
This man just closed the makeshift door. You all hear is creaking sounds.
Sorry, that was not my
I
that
have
was
to
not my
pull it up.
PP, but that was my
Did you say your baby?
that's my chest.
Baby?
I said that's my chest, not my PP. That's what I meant to say.
Le baby.
He definitely said
Le
that's his
PP.
gay pee.
Cooper probably
Le baby.
Cooper will probably have a perfect French voice because he is taking French, so therefore, he can probably say a little
Do we
bit.
have a perfect German voice? When we're taking German?
Wait, what's a perfect Heil? Nah, not Heil Hitler, but
Heil?
Heil Hitler.
Sieg Heil?
They don't speak in an English accent.
I know.
They speak in almost like nothing.
They sound like
nothing.
What do you mean they
Nothing.
speak in nothing?
they sound like Floppa whenever they talk.
If
Don't
Floppa
even
was able to
compare them to
talk, it would
Floppa.
Or Bingus.
no, not
Bingus.
Bingus.
What are
Not
we talking about
Bingus.
currently?
Bingus.
Bingus.
Not Bingus. I'm a Floppa stan.
Which
You're a
race
Floppa
are we
stan?
discussing?
You're Floppa.
Wait, what'd you say?
Wait, speaking of Stan, how do y'all feel about the Dream S&P stands?
I hate it.
I
I
don't
think
hate
it's
it.
very
I'm
annoying.
hate
one
it.
of them,
I think
and
it's
I
so
have
Wait, what'd you
annoying.
say?
I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing people simp over SMP streamers and hearing about people talk about it like, oh my god, the Dream SMP is like the greatest thing ever. It's just
What is it?
Minecraft. It's just Minecraft roleplay in a nutshell. It's just Minecraft
Exactly.
roleplay.
Phone Sims over GTA role.
It's overhyped. It's just
I
roleplay.
do actually like the GTA roleplays, not like the ones that are scripted, because that's what the Dream SMP is. But like the ones that are like on PC, they're like gigantic roleplay servers where I can actually do jobs and have like speed limits you have to obey, and there's actually like cops and shit. Them look really fun.
It does sound
Okay.
fun.
Like, cause there's
But I think
literally like
I think Minecraft roleplay is kind of cringe. I
Minecraft
think the
roleplay
fan
is
base makes me
cringe.
cringe.
Yeah.
I think it makes me cringe a lot, but I mean, I try my best. I mean, I don't hate the Dream SMP. I like to follow it. I like watching Minecraft
Yeah,
roleplay,
I
but
heard.
I don't like
Didn't George lose his
fan base
last canon
aspect.
life?
I don't like to get into fan base. I'm not sure. Like I stopped paying attention because it got hard
Keep up.
to keep track of. The storyline got either too fast or too mixed up, or they have sub stories between all the characters. And mind you, there's a
It's like
lot of
an anime,
characters.
dude.
It's like an anime. There's a lot of characters, a lot of streamers within the SMP, and there's a lot of streamers on at different times throughout the SMP. There's different stories. It's a lot to keep up with.
Like they're trying to speed run the Marvel Cinematic.
I know it's like they're speed running speed running the role play.
Wait, so did Dream escape the prison now?
No, they. I'm pretty sure they both got let out.
Really?
I have no clue what you're talking about. So.
Minecraft,
I do like some of
Pretty
the
sure.
streamers on the Minecraft roleplay. I like some
Minecraft
oh,
roleplay.
Someone.
apparently,
some of the
like,
streamers.
so like Dream is some sort of god that can do whatever he wants. So they
That's
imprison him.
that's a Dream XD. That's his alt
I have
account.
no clue.
His alt
So it's
scout is
like a
Dream
prison
XD.
escape.
That's the that's the admin of the server. So if he logs on a Dream XD, he can use creative mode. But if he's
Oh,
just on
You
his
know,
regular Dream, then
I don't.
it's just
I
normal.
don't know. You know, I have no clue what you're
Dude,
talking about.
someone actually
this is
made
how
a
Aaron
prison.
felt when you decided to spend so long talking about Star Wars, bud.
Hey, no,
20 minutes. 20
no, but
minutes.
that was supposed to be enforced. You know why? Because I had statistical data evidence on why Star Wars is declining and why it's a bad series.
Well, for
An
what I'm talking
example of
about, I really
movie,
don't need
iconic
statistical
movies.
evidence since it's all fucking recorded on YouTube.
Would you rather?
This is
Okay,
just
I
a
guess we're going back
podcast, my
into it. I
guy.
guess we're.
This is
Bring
not the
this to a
presidential
courtroom
debate. This is
later,
not the
okay?
Well,
presidential
I was
debate.
taking it like a
Presidential
presidential debate.
This is not
Would you
the
rather watch?
presidential
Would you
debate.
rather watch the Dark? I would rather watch the Human Centipede trilogy rather than Star Wars.
You did
Really?
not go that far. There's no way
Yes,
you
I
went
did.
that far.
I went that
You're
far, bro.
disrespectful, bro. You're
Nope,
disrespectful.
nope. I'm stating my own unbiased opinion.
Your
How is
opinion's
it?
biased. Your opinion's
How is it
biased.
unbiased? How is it unbiased?
Your opinion's biased. Very
Let me
biased.
ask you this. Let me ask you
You
this again.
personally don't like
Was
Star
Hitler
Wars.
bad? Was Hitler bad?
How does that
Yes.
have anything to do with the fucking
Then
Star Wars
yes,
movie?
Star Wars.
How does Hitler relate to Star Wars?
Oh, yes, space. Guys in white
Because you're
suits
trying to
that miss
imply
every
that Star
bullet
Wars is a
versus
bad
a
bias and
guy
opinion on my
versus a
personal
guy that
opinion.
killed millions.
And
Oh
I
my
just
god, I don't want to talk
counteracted
about
that.
Star Wars no more. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, man. I do not want to talk about Star Wars no more.
Yeah, you better. Whenever you talk about Star Wars, I will bring up my computer and just. I have
You literally have the same argument typed out in an essay. You just look
have a-
at different paragraphs.
I have a Google Doc, so
You have
Okay, all right,
notes.
Glenn.
yes.
I want you
Mhm.
to explain how a series of movies about a fictional
Oh, we're
place.
gonna bring it back.
Shut up.
No,
A fictional place.
no.
I'm just
Bring it
asking a
back to
question.
Star
I don't
Wars.
want to start a debate. I'm just asking a question.
Stop talking
Okay.
about Star Wars.
I'm
Shush,
gonna,
hold on. Look, I
I'm gonna
want to
kiss
know
you both
how.
on the mouth if you don't stop
I
right now.
want to know how this movie,
Yeah.
anyway, like near correlates to fucking Hitler, cause he keeps bringing that up.
You know what?
No, I don't care.
No,
It's a
it's okay.
problem.
Give me 2 sentences. Give me 2 sentences. Okay. You said
I'm
I am
looking at your
biased.
profile
You
picture
said
right now.
okay. You
I'm
said
laughing.
you said you said I'm biased. You
That
said
was
I am
Mason, not
biased.
me.
You said
You are biased
I am biased,
because you personally don't like Star Wars.
and personally, in your opinion, was Hitler bad?
And
Everybody thinks
literally,
Hitler
the
was
whole world's
bad.
opinion.
Not
And
everyone. Not
the
everyone.
whole
Not
world's
everyone.
Oh,
opinion.
my bad. The Nimi
Not everyone.
Nazis don't think
Nah,
that
I'm pretty
Hitler's
sure in
bad.
Hitler's opinion, he was like king of the.
Yeah, but
Yes,
Hitler
everybody
himself
has their
saw him
own
as a god.
opinions.
Until he blew his brains
Yes,
out.
because that was
Uh,
his opinion
true.
of himself. Glenn, you have your opinions
Okay, why are we
about Star Wars. And they have their opinion about Star Wars, and
Uh-huh.
I have my opinions.
And
We
in
spent
my
20
opinion,
minutes talking about your opinion about
on
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars is stronger
Star
compared
Wars.
to your
Star Wars.
Well,
argument about
maybe
Star
it
Wars.
is stronger. Maybe it is stronger, but it's still. Let me say this loud so you can fucking hear it.
I have a
It's
new
still
topic.
I
I have a
your
new
have
topic.
evidence on my screen
opinion.
right now. Do you want me to open up 2 separate Google Docs of 2 separate Star Wars
No,
arguments? Exactly.
I have a new topic.
Okay, read out that topic.
All right. So, what is
Penis.
your favorite console to play on and why?
PlayStation.
You're gonna bring it to that conversation now, bud. Huh?
Glenn
Mobile
pulls up another
counts.
Google.
Huh?
Glenn pulls
Hmm.
up another Google
Not
Doc.
PC. I don't want to talk about PC because everybody knows that PC just
Superior.
overpowered.
PC
They have
motherfuckers when
pretty
they
much
figure
every
out
game.
their penis
They
is
can
everything
pretty much
pre-built.
get any game they want
They don't have.
onto an emulator.
Do they have Rocket League?
They have Rocket League
PC
because
motherfuckers
it's
when they
on
figure
the
out their
games
penis
launcher.
isn't pre-built.
I bet they don't have. I bet they don't have Mario 64.
Yeah, they
They-
do. I have it.
Oh fuck.
I have it. I have it on my computer.
I bet they don't
There's
have.
like
I bet they don't
emulators
have.
for everything on PC.
They have emulators for literally everything, like PS4 if you can get coded enough for it.
Mhm.
If you can get the coding for it.
You hear about those people who are getting sued or something because they were porting GTA 3 to the Nintendo Switch?
Oh really?
Dumb.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's yeah.
If anything, I'd do
Like,
GTA 4.
Yeah.
That game was fun. I remember GTA 4. That was so fun.
I think they chose
Isn't
GTA
GTA
3
5 the
because
most
it was
released one? Newly released one.
It's like 10 years old.
I know, but it's like most near. It's the newest one technically, right?
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
easily like profitable.
There's so much expansive ability with GTA 5 that they
Not
just
GTA
only
hadn't
5.
that,
they hadn't wanted to release
not
GTA
just
6
sales
yet.
alone, but also DLC,
Yeah.
start cards, all that sort of stuff. They have made bank off of GTA 5.
Mhm.
They don't
Yeah.
have to make, which is weird because they're making GTA 6 and it's taking place in Brazil or
I heard it was taking place in like in Paris.
What?
You know who belongs in Paris?
GTA
You
in
know who's in
Paris.
Paris? You know who's in Paris?
GTA in
You
Paris.
Don't
know who's in
don't
Paris?
even
You know
don't
who's in
no
Paris?
no
I
no
know
You
Glenn
know
exactly.
who's
Glenn
I know.
we
I know
all know
who's in
who's in
Paris.
Paris,
yo,
but
It's
are
shut
we
up.
getting
Richard from the
Kanye
Amazing
West
World
as
of
a
Gumball.
protagonist?
Richard is in Paris. Richard is
Rugrats
in
in
Paris.
Paris. Rugrats
I
in
just
Paris.
heard you
Richard is
say
in Paris.
Rest
Richard
in
is a
Paris.
terrorist.
Rest in Paris.
Richard, the guy from Gumball, is in
That guy from
Paris.
Gumball. Yes, Richard Waterson.
But
You're
I
built
just
like
heard you say
Richard Waterson,
Richard is
boy.
a terrorist.
Bro, shut up, bro. I don't mean,
you literally have a Richard Waterson build, bro.
bro, what?
Bruh.
You do.
Bro, I do not.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not 7'5" with 200,000 pounds of gut on me.
No.
Exactly.
Look at your
7'5".
profile picture, bro. Look at you. Look at your profile picture, bro. How you
But
gonna
how do you know
explain
that?
your way out of this
That's,
one?
that's not okay. You're being racist right now.
How am I being
How is that
racist?
racist?
You're implying
That's
that
literally his
Richard Waters
dad.
is pink or black.
No, he didn't. He was
What?
talking about
You're
body
So-
size, not body color.
Dang, bro. I can really tell you're Gen Z.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're Gen Z too.
But we don't
No,
act
but
like
like
You
if
it.
I were
sound
to
very
disguise myself
hypocritical right now.
as something else, I think I'd fit in quite well.
Dude,
In
this how I know I shouldn't be a Gen Z. I don't even know what I don't even know what hypocritical is.
that's a. You know
Hippo.
what? That's
like
my
if I
cue,
were to
bro. I gotta
say
go.
you need to go on a diet and then I ate 5 tons of ice cream.
Yeah, that's kind of hypocritical. It's like saying, uh, hypocritical. Yeah, basically
That's
what
like
Matt said.
that's like telling somebody that they're not allowed to do this and then turning around and doing it yourself.
It's like saying Star
Oh.
Wars is bad and go watch all their movies, which I don't do.
Racism is bad, and then
Glenn,
just going out and
shut
hating
up.
Asians.
It's like saying you're part of PETA, but you eat a dog. So it's like
You
that.
can you can eat a dog.
No,
I
but
eat a
it's like
dog.
that's hypocritical.
My
That's
dog makes me so
hypocritical.
mad sometimes that I just think about eating her. Then
I'm gonna
like
have to drop
the
We
out
one
have
though.
the
nothing
one
to
thing
fear
that
but
stops
FEMA
me
itself.
the thing that stops me is the thought of PETA canceling and just everything.
What's your thoughts?
All right,
Dogs or
boys.
cats, boys?
Dogs.
Dogs. But
Cats.
real quick, nice
Mhm.
talking,
This
but
is
I have to
directed
go.
towards me, bruh. You
Oh,
mad
okay,
because I like
Matt.
cats.
All right, Matt. See you
Have
later.
fun with the rest of the episode. See you.
Bet.
All right, Matt. Thanks for
All
coming
right, see
out.
ya. Thanks for coming.
No problem.
By the way, we
All right,
have
there
nothing
goes
to
Matt.
fear but FEMA itself.
Yeah, we have nothing to fear but PETA itself. PETA scares me sometimes because I eat so much meat.
PETA scares me. What?
Someone
Because
called
PETA
PETA.
scares me.
PETA scares me because I eat so much meat.
That's the funniest thing I've heard all night. PETA scares me.
Bro, screw
Oh,
knock knock. Bro,
PETA. All I
So
think
much-
is Peter Griffin, bro.
oh,
Oh,
Whenever I
PETA.
think of PETA, I think of a pita bread.
Pita bread. You go like a pita bread boy.
But I'm not no pita bread. Am I white? Nope.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
that's
not.
You're yellow.
racist.
You're yellow.
Are you being racist now?
No, I'm just saying the color of
Mhm,
skin.
mhm.
How is that racist?
Said the one that just said I'm
Well,
not built like a pita bread, I'm not white.
yep.
You're
uh,
racist. You're the baby, big
baby.
baby bun,
See,
baby.
I'll
I
have you
wanna
know
talk
that
about something, but I don't want people to like get mad at me.
it's all cool. Say it out.
No, I'm not talking about y'all, I'm talking about anybody that watches, because I feel like y'all would understand my point.
Well,
Is it
can you at least
is it
like
controversial? If it's controversial, I think we'd be fine.
It's about
because you just want to talk about controversial shit.
alright,
Uh-huh,
yeah,
like
well,
rape
fuck it, I'm
culture
gonna
is a
talk
myth.
about it. No, it's
No, I don't want to talk
about
about rape culture. I don't want to
no,
trigger
it's not
nobody
rape
because we
culture.
got female viewers
No, but
too.
listen,
No,
listen.
but this
Okay, so this is my thing.
all
This is
personal opinion.
this is my thing. People that actually aren't educated need to shut the fuck up trying to say stuff is racist. Have people forgotten what the real definition of racism is?
It's what's it called?
It's the
Discrimination.
belief that one
Segregation.
Listen,
race is
Segregation.
superior than the others.
Yeah,
listen. I
segregation
was
between
I
races.
was in I was maybe in 6th or 7th grade and I was sitting at breakfast and I mentioned something that was colored black and a girl turned around and called me a fucking racist because I said the color black and I said shut the fuck up. I said racism is when you say you can't do this because of the color of your skin, not when I say the color black.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people just throw in racism to stick
Into
out.
a separate category.
Yeah, I feel like I don't
It's because they
know.
don't know what racism means. People think,
There's a lot of
Same thing with
connotation
rape.
for racism.
Hmm
It's a lot of connotation.
yes, it still
And there's
exists,
also a lot
but
of
oh my
connotation to
god.
rape culture as a myth.
I think
What do you think, Mason?
I'm not
I don't
even gonna
know.
get on that because I've already had bad experiences with that.
I don't want to be as a straight white male. I
Hmm
personally do not feel comfortable talking about any of this. I'm literally the least qualified to talk about anything like this
I'm the
with
Dude,
you
most
guys.
qualified out of
you're
here.
the least qualified to
Aaron is
talk about
Native American.
anything.
You're Asian American.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm
I'm just
Native
white.
American.
I'm white. I have no place to talk. I can't possibly fit in
Bro, my
anybody's
culture got
shoes.
I
canceled.
mean,
My culture got canceled off of a fucking T.
oh,
Literally a T that had Native Americans on it got canceled.
Yeah, I think I
Stop
don't know.
canceling food.
Yeah, I think canceling food is kind of stupid. Like
mhm.
it's
They're
just
about to
weird
cancel
just seeing
all the foods that
all
have
the food
trans
mascots, all
fats.
the food brands. The Washington Redskins, for example, I think that's just stupid. I think I think no Native Americans had any issues with it before until
I saw an interview
our
on this.
until our
Until a
generations
depressed
just decided
until a depressed
I
white
get
girl
I
oppressed
saw
decided
an
to
by
bring it
it.
interview
up.
on this. I saw an interview on this. It was a Native American speaking on the thought of Washington Redskins changing their name, and it says about like how it's saying like, hmm, uh, the Native Americans saw honor in putting in their names to honor the idea and like never forget on what happened to the Native Americans and who made this land possible without them. So I feel like it's a general in a general standpoint, Washington Redskins. To me, I don't think there was no intentional like remorse against Native Americans, but there was some controversy on whether it should or should not have been, on whether it was implied as to be per se racist or
I
honorable.
don't think it was racist. I don't think it was racist.
Many Native Americans people saw it as an honor rather
And
than
then
a
but
Yeah,
then
I
act of
side with it being an
there's the
discrimination.
honor
other half
thing.
of Native American people who could also see it as racist, offensive, dishonoring. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? But then there's also other people who take offense for them for whatever reason and
mhm.
show their pity
Show their
What
pity.
and
for the
want
Native
they want
Americans?
justice, want equality,
Mhm.
want
For someone
just want
that they're not even like anywhere near related to.
it sounds I know it sounds really really dumb, but to everybody it on paper it all sounds great, right? It sounds amazing, but there's we all have our grievances and disagrees, right? We all agree and
Yeah.
disagree. We all like and dislike all that stuff, and you know what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Basically, we all have our
I
own
think that
opinions and views.
there's people who work with the rights and there's people who work with the wrongs. Some people don't see the wrongs as the wrongs, and some people don't see the rights as the rights,
Mhm,
and that's why people want things to change. It's social justice. You know what I mean?
mhm.
I'm getting tired of people trying to make stuff change, dude. The world was fine. Yeah, we had a lot of crime and yeah, there
That's
was
why
still racism
It's
going
like
on,
saying
but it
racism
wasn't
will
as
ever be
bad.
gone.
It will never be
It's like
gone. There's
saying
always going
that,
to be one.
yeah, it's
to be honest.
there's
Yeah.
always going to be racism in this world, whether we like it or not. There's always going to be people who discriminate
In
because of their
reality,
color of the
yes.
skin, because for whatever reason, maybe it's
In a perfect
childhood
nuclear,
trauma,
in a
maybe
perfect,
it's just
in a
whatever.
in a perfectly nuclear world, everyone would not like to see racism throughout the world, but yet there are always, in reality, there will always be some sort of
If everybody
racism.
just saw in black and white, no, there would be no racism.
I can, I can disagree. I can agree with that.
Actually, no way. If everybody just
Yeah.
saw in white,
Yeah, Mason, you kind of can't say that. We
I
might
just
get canceled.
yeah, I kind of can't say that.
You just got us
I
canceled,
realized
buddy.
what I said.
Yep.
Not paying.
Pain.
You just got us canceled.
And I didn't mean it like that. No, I heard what I said. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
Can
I mean,
everybody just see in white?
pain. This is why
Pain.
I didn't want to talk about this subject with you guys because I'm white and I have no room to fit in to talk about this. I have
I
no
mean,
there's no shoe size for me to fit in.
there is always going to be a shoe size for you to fit in because it's all personal opinion. Everyone can have their rights, everyone can have their wrongs, everyone can have their bias, everyone can have their unbiases. So, yeah, I would say if you would, is it a criminal offense to state your opinion? No.
No.
Is it a
It's not,
criminal
but
offense? Is
there's
it a
such
criminal
thing as
offense
hate
to?
crimes.
Yes, but is it a criminal offense to like? Let's okay. Let's just say, is it a criminal offense to? Okay, how would I word this so it doesn't
It's a
imply?
criminal offense to publicly spread racism
Yeah, it's
or
not a criminal offense.
anti-Semitism or anything like that.
It's
That's
not a crime.
offense.
It's not a crime, nor it's an offense
That is
to
an
others.
offense.
I mean,
Well,
it
if
is
you want to
offense,
be
but it's not
racist, keep it to your
crime.
handgun
That's
self.
that's why swatting is a thing for like
Yes.
streamers and stuff. Like that's
FBI,
why
open up.
a lot of people get swatted is because they publicly spread hate, racism, anti-Semitism, and in hopes to avoid future just to avoid history to repeat itself. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
History
In
won't be able to
hopes
repeat
to
itself.
prevent history. No. You don't understand. History does repeat itself. That's the problem.
It might repeat itself, but it will be in a different way.
Yeah, it'll always repeat itself, but it'll always repeat in a different way, but similar. If that makes
Like,
sense.
yeah, I know what you
Yeah.
mean. Like, I probably can't say what I want to say without, like, getting us canceled, so I'm not gonna say it.
What's
Probably
your?
a good idea.
Maybe we should go on another topic and say, what's your thoughts on NBA YoungBoy being
Good.
found federally warranted
Good.
for?
His music is
I
buns. His music is
His
buns.
music is buns, but can someone explain to me how he got arrested? Because I haven't.
He was on a charge in like Louisiana. He had like a guns charge and like other things like that in Louisiana, and he was like on the run for like 6 months.
Damn.
If he was on the run, then how did he release music though?
You can release music underground. The label won't stop you from releasing music. They won't turn you in. They can't stop.
Excuse me.
There's nothing against the contract. There's nothing against the contract and the label saying that if you're wanted by the government, they're not going to release your music. Why do you think TK was able to release music?
Bro. But
Oh my
TK
god.
was. I mean, TK wasn't good though.
TK was on the run.
TK was on the
That's
run.
why he made the race and a couple other songs while on the run.
The race was on the run.
Yeah, he made that song while on the
Bro,
run.
the
That was
race
the
was
first
pretty
song.
good.
I don't really mess with TK.
Never was a fan of TK. The only person I mess with that is in that category is probably actually not anyone probably.
How do you feel about the meme of Joe Biden falling down the stairs?
Me with Joe Biden on this icon.
Kamala Harris right now is just rubbing her hands together. And this man is
Icon.
on his deathbed. He's on his deathbed. He didn't fall
Bro,
once, not
bro,
twice, but 3 times,
You
man.
bro, I
remember
saw a
that
Three.
picture.
vine? You
I saw a
remember that
picture.
vine? Yo, Kali Kali, come over here, and then like the oil,
Hey, yo, the pizza's here.
yo, the pizza here, and then like the girl like
Oh, my
runs into an
ears
oily,
burn.
slippery thing.
Oh
Oh,
god, the juice, bro.
where do
The
you?
vine is, I mean, not the
Hey yo,
vine, but
hey yo,
Joe
Colin, come
Biden
get
is.
you. Hey yo, Colin, come get your juice.
Hey, yo, Kali Kali, come and get your juice. You know that, Mason? Mason, you know that?
Yeah,
It's like the rubbing oil on the floor. Hey, yo, Kali. It's like Joe Biden.
Joe
Bro,
Biden really
I
fell.
literally saw
Not
a
once,
picture on
twice, but
Facebook.
not twice, but 3 times.
Look, I got
Three
two
times.
memes I want to tell
I
you
don't know
about.
why people are like thinking so highly of it. My
'Cause
man's
it's
just.
funny.
It's hilarious, dude. Somebody posted a. This guy posted a picture on Facebook. His rifle's at the top of his stairs, and he said, "Joe, come take it."
Oh, come.
And his
That's
rifle's
not the
sitting
most.
at the top of his stairs.
That's so funny. That's actually funny. I get it
Hmm.
now. I get it. Yes. It
And I
clicked.
also saw one that said this motherfucker better be on the Air Force One soon, and it showed a picture of like them old people chairs that they hook
I
onto
only saw the
stairs.
NFL memes. I only saw the NFL ones about like Derrick Henry stiff arming Joe Biden down.
That's like like the little escalator things with the
Yeah.
old people ride up on their stairs. That's what Aaron's talking about.
Oh.
Mason, you like the image I sent you, the A B
From up.
C D and F.
Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah.
Mason, you like the one I sent you? There's only one question on the homework parts A B C D and F.
I don't know if we talked about this before, but what do you think about astrological signs? Like
Oh, we did talk
like
about it.
astrology.
We did talk about it.
We
We
did?
said, oh, I said I didn't really care, but I can make a conversation out of it if
I can't
I
either, yeah.
was per se into it. I know I was at Aquarius. Mason, you're Aquarius as well, and you
I'm
are
a
a
Leo.
Leo, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yep. We did talk about it, but if we can go back to it,
I
I
don't
know
match
personality traits are come with it.
I don't
I know
match mine though.
personality trait.
That's not true. I don't believe personal traits come with astrology. I think that's just bullshit.
I kind of match with them though. Some of them I kind of match. If I would,
Listen to this. He said I stalked this astrology girl on Twitter for about a week, and she said I'm a she said I told her I was a Virgo, and she let me smash because she thought we was compatible. But little does she know is that I'm a Scorpion. He said the universe just aligned your cheeks with this.
Read the next one. Read the next one. Read the next page.
Hang on, hang on. Oh, that's so funny. That's why I don't believe it because people be thinking everything's compatible, but little do you know, you just gotta play the part. All you gotta do is play the part. The
But
next
read.
one says, "Want to know how all this horoscope stuff is fake? Y'all commenting this is exactly what a Scorpio would do. This is dumb because I'm a Capricorn. That's why I believe it's fake. I think knowing what your astrology sign is cool, but I think it's just funny.
it's funny. Yeah, I would agree with that. My Aquarius personality traits. Mason. Read these out. And let's see if I'll judge if you are compatible with it, and you judge me if I have that personality trait. Hold on, let me find it. Personality traits, male. Aquarian is a rebel at heart, loner.
I'm a,
Uh,
to me personally, I'd rather be alone. Like
Yeah.
I'd rather do things on my own.
yeah, I would say that too. Me, I don't know. You have to do that for me. Am I a rebel at heart?
No,
Exactly.
you're a good kid. You're a good kid.
Free spirited and eccentric.
No, you're not free spirited. No.
True. They can often be identified by their offbeat fashion sensibilities, unusual hobbies, and nonconformist attitude.
There's nothing unusual about your hobbies. Nothing.
True.
You do golf. The most
Offbeat,
basic hobby.
offbeat fashion sensibilities.
You just have a basic fashion. You just dress in sweatshirt
Yep.
and just
Shorts,
sweatshirt,
jeans,
shorts, jeans.
joggers, sweats. Nonconformist attitude. Do I perceive that?
Like, what do you mean by that?
Nonconformist? Conformist meaning person whose behavior or views do not conform or prevailing ideas or practices.
I could say that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Talking about
kind
the
of see
Star
it.
Wars.
Hmm. All right, okay. Positive Aquarius traits: visionary, extremely progressive, and compassion and strong sense of justice.
That's like 50-50 for you.
Yeah.
It's like visionary. It's like vision is like both for their future and future of society.
You care about your future.
Yeah,
You care more about yourself than society.
yeah. Intelligence, highly intelligent,
Yes.
cerebral sign that tendency to get lost in
You're very
overanalyzing
intelligent
something.
at heart. You're very book smart. You're not very street smart.
Original.
Yes.
Okay.
And the
Original.
TP.
All right. Negative Aquarius traits. Cold. Detached,
No.
meaning detached from the world and those from around them.
No, you care about your family. You care. You know you care.
They can be condensing,
You care about me.
True. Condescending, a big source of frustration for people. Do I perceive that?
No, you're not very frustrating.
Disfat- uh, dissatisfied, frustrated, or even depressed.
No.
Yes, it's true. Unpredictable. Am I unpredictable?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like
Okay.
pizza? You like pizza? Then you're Italian. The funniest thing you've ever said to me. Mason,
uh,
you like pizza? You like pizza? No, wait. Yeah, I like pizza. I like pizza. Well, then Mason, you're Italian.
I can kind of see. I can kind of see these personality traits lining up with you, kind of. Let's see, Aaron.
Well,
I
hold
can't
on.
really say to Aaron
No,
because he's
hold on.
just a new friend of mine.
All right, hold on. Look. So Mason, you can probably help me answer these. what a Leo man likes. All right, so these are supposed
Is
to be
he
things
con-
that I like.
Okay.
Helping others,
50-50. 50-50.
No.
protecting his loved ones,
I
Yes.
can see that.
being in
Yeah.
charge. No,
No.
I like.
I don't
I'm the
like doing
dominant
that.
over you.
I don't
I'm the
like doing
No,
dominant
that.
over you.
I'm dominant over you, Mason.
No.
Hosting,
That's how it is. Yes, I
hosting
am.
No.
parties,
Yes, it is.
bro.
Yes,
Hosting
I am.
parties and
I'm laying the
meetings,
pee.
Nope. Huh?
bro. Hosting parties and meetings.
No. No. You
No,
hate going to parties. You hate it. You absolutely hate it.
being
like going to
flattered
parties.
and complimented.
No.
No,
You don't
I
really
tell
care.
people to
Well,
shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. All right, so things I dislike: boredom,
yes.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
doing what's
Get it.
not necessary.
Doing what's not necessary. And like what? In what context?
Yes, you hate that. You hate doing what's not necessary.
All right,
Oh, if
taking
something's like
orders.
okay.
Taking orders. You take orders.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get told what to do at work.
I mean, that's kind of implying
Yeah,
that
you
he's
do what
dominant
yeah.
then.
you do what you're told.
Being
Yeah, you do
ignored.
what you're told.
Um,
Do you like being ignored?
No, not really.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine anybody liking to be ignored.
Yeah, but it's like
Being
in a different
dependent on
situation,
others.
different context.
I can tell you
Yeah,
that
being
that's true.
dependent
I
on
don't
others.
like being dependent.
You don't like being independent? Oh, I can.
No,
I don't
being
know.
dependent.
I don't know.
I
Oh,
like
dependent. Yeah.
doing stuff myself, yeah. And then
I'm
pettiness.
very
I
dependent.
don't I don't like pettiness. That's some stupid shit. Just suck it up.
Petty. Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, let's see how wrong
Now,
all of these are for my traits. He's charming, passionate, creative, and uninhibited.
wait, let's take a personality, what's called astrological sign personality test. Signs, personality test. Let's see some BuzzFeed and let's see if it matches our personality. All right, we can go for me first. Hold on, let me find one.
Hold up, BuzzFeed, right?
BuzzFeed. Yeah, BuzzFeed.
Zodiac sign,
Zodiac quiz
personality.
sign. Okay, it's blocked. Guess your zodiac sign. Okay, also blocked. Let me have to go my iPad then. Hold on.
Did you use your school computer?
No. Yes, I did.
Don't lie to me.
Guess your zodiac sign. BuzzFeed.
We can
Let's
guess
see
your
how
zodiac
bullshit
sign
BuzzFeed
based
is.
on your vacation you plan.
Let's do me first. Hold on. If I can find one. Holy
Wait,
Jesus.
I found one. Let's do mine real quick.
Okay.
All right. Where are you headed? Hawaii, wine country, Tokyo, or anywhere that's fun?
Tokyo.
Wait, who are you doing first though? Who are you
Me.
doing? You? Okay.
I'd have to say
Well,
Hawaii
that
for
doesn't make
me.
sense. That doesn't make sense for you then,
I would
because you
go
can just miss
Tokyo.
this. But we're doing for Aaron.
Yeah, what Mason? You
Yeah.
think I'd go to
So
Tokyo?
I would go to Tokyo
no,
personally.
we're in Aaron's
Yeah, we're trying
shoes
to
and
like
we're
answer
saying
it for me.
yeah, trying to
Okay.
answer it for Aaron. Read it out again.
So choices are Hawaii, wine country,
Why?
anywhere that's fun, or Tokyo.
You look like a Hawaiian
Hawaii.
man. You look like a
Hawaii.
Hawaiian man. Judging by your Instagram, you like taking a lot of photos. You take a lot, like I don't know, maybe like somewhere
Alright,
tropical.
what should we
I
do
think
first? Go
I
on a
get the
hot
vibe.
air balloon ride, go for a swim at a rooftop pool, try some local food, or shop at local stores?
Food.
Food,
Food?
probably.
Yeah,
I
that
think
would
you'd
be
do
fun.
food, Aaron.
You have
You
a
like
you have
food.
a you have a distinguished palate, which
Where are we
will
staying? A
probably.
cute Airbnb, a friend's house, let's go camping, or a nice hotel? Probably a
Friend's
hotel.
house. You'd love. I think personally, I think you'd love to go stay at a friend's house or be
You
with
look like a
friends.
you
I don't
look
have
like a
any
camper
friends
to
in
me.
Hawaii. I used to go
No,
camping.
I'm just saying if you were you would
If
be
we
the
Yeah,
type.
that's
all
what I
lived
You
in
would
know,
the
think.
same
That's what I would
state
think.
here,
Alright. Who's coming with you? Family, just me, my friends, or my significant other? The
family,
boys. You already know.
family, the boys,
the boys.
Well,
the boys,
no.
yes. If we're taking it serious, honestly, and if me and Mason are gonna take it, but let's say probably family.
Yeah.
Family.
Probably
Yeah, because
family,
mom
yeah.
already wants to go on
Mhm.
vacation to Hawaii one time. Or sometime.
Mhm.
How long of a vacation? 2 weeks, 1 month, a few days, or we'll see.
You look at 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, two
Yeah,
weeks.
2 weeks.
You
That's what
look
I was
at
thinking.
Any more than that, you're just gonna be out of money. You're gonna be
Yeah.
bankrupt.
Yeah.
Or you could get
Why are
bored
you
of it.
going on this trip? Because I want to have fun and see family and friends, to explore and go on adventures, or to release the stress of life. I don't have any stress. I'd say to explore.
Yeah, I'd say to explore. You're an
Probably,
explorer
yeah.
type person.
I don't have stress, bro. And finally, what are you bringing back home? Delicious snacks, a good book, cute clothing, or trinkets? Trinkets.
Probably.
Yeah.
I love some fucking souvenirs. Taurus, Virgo,
What'd you
and
get? Oh,
Capricorn.
you didn't even get Leo paying.
Alright, hold on.
All right, let's do mine. Let's do mine. Let's do
Alright,
mine.
alright.
Let's do mine.
So,
This is for me. This is for me. Your SO has been super shady recently. Say nothing for a bit, look through their phone, assume they're cheating and confront them, give them the benefit of the doubt. What would I do?
Benefit of the doubt.
benefit of the
Benefit of the
doubt.
doubt? Okay.
That's you. That's you. Definitely.
True. Your friend is drifting away from you. Ask them what's wrong, ghost them first, give up on them and move on, schedule a hangout with them.
Give up on them and
You're
move on.
Is that me? You
Yeah,
think that's
you
me?
did it to Jacob.
True. You're right. Your crush asks you on a date in an amusement park, but you're afraid of the roller coasters. What should I do? Go and try the coaster? Go, but don't go on any roller coasters? Don't go on a date with them? Ask them to go somewhere else.
Don't
Ask
go on
him
the
to go
date with them.
somewhere else.
Probably me. Your friend sets up on a blind date with someone, but you don't really like them. Finish the date, but let them know you'd rather be friends. Go on one more date with them just to test the waters. Never call them back. Or
Never
Never
be
call.
call him
honest.
back. Never call him back.
That's you. This is so you, bro.
You see your boss in a store. Slowly leave the store, say hi, wave from afar, try to avoid them, but if you bump into each other, oh well. What would I do? Slowly leave the store, say hi,
Leave.
wave from afar. Huh?
Leave.
Leave?
Stay away from
Leave.
afar.
Stay away from far? Away from
Yeah.
far?
What do you think?
It's you're doing it for me, so this is how I can't be biased on my
Okay,
personal
we
opinion.
need to come to an agreement, Aaron. Which
Probably.
one? Do you think he
Probably.
would leave?
I mean, what do you think you would do?
I already said wait from afar, so
Yeah, from
Okay.
afar. That's what I
okay,
was
this is the
gonna
next
say.
one. You see your friend cheating on a test in front of you. Tell the teacher, ask them for answers, ignore it, talk to them about later about honesty and integrity.
Ignore it.
Ignore it.
You
Ignore it, yeah, that's probably me too.
Then ain't a
You
snitch
run
on
into a strange aunt in the city. You run into a strange aunt in the city, okay. Invite her to dinner even though you don't know want if you don't want to. Leave as soon as you see her. Have a conversation with her, but secretly hope to never see her again. Say hey, but lie that you're busy.
It's a
What
mixture
will I
of
do?
leave and just have a small conversation and then never talk
I
again.
I think it would be the say hey and then leave, or say hey and lie that you're busy. I
Remember
think
that
it would be
time you
that
got
one.
yelled at outside of a Target?
Yeah.
That's you. That's you in this situation.
So what would I do? Leave as
Pull
soon?
up the Skyward.
Pull up the sky.
You really had the Skyward on pull up.
Show me your GPA. What would I do? Have a conversation, but secretly never talk to him ever again. Say hey, but
Probably.
lie that you're busy.
Yeah, probably that. The first one.
Have a conversation, but secretly hope never
Secretly
see him
never want
again.
to talk to him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Lastly, you're in line to get coffee, and the customer in front of you is being really rude to the cashier. Interject and tell them to fuck off. Ignore them, but be really nice to the cashier, and maybe even apologize they had experienced that rudeness. Pretend like you didn't hear them being rude and just order like normal. Wait until they're done ordering and then loudly admonish their actions while they're still in earshot.
The first or
Probably
the
the
third
third
one.
one.
Yeah, that's
The
what I was
Pretend
first or the
like
third
you
one, I think.
pretend you didn't hear them.
Yeah, that you're the type to mind your own business.
Okay, I got a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo.
thinking.
You didn't even get. You didn't even.
You got
This is-
mine.
I did not
This is how I
even.
know this
I
is
didn't
so
even
cap.
get. I did not
This is
even
how
get.
this is how I know this is so cap, bruh.
No,
Bro,
we need to
me and
redo
you need
another
a
one. Let me do.
trade.
No,
No,
What
no,
is
no, no.
yours?
Do me.
Glenn,
Do me.
Glenn, Glenn,
I
Glenn.
got you.
Glenn, what sign are you?
Aquarius.
Nigga, did I get yours?
We're
Oh,
running on
no.
an hour and 15 minutes now.
I don't care. We can go on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So
Bro,
I don't care. All right.
it is
This is for Mason.
12:34.
This is for Mason. All right. This is for Mason. Does Mason like to go outdoors? Yeah, I mean it's okay, but I don't like
Yeah,
being there all the time.
over here he likes
Yes, I
going
love
outside a
nature.
good bit. There's
There's still
me and
answers.
him
This is
went
for
out.
this is for Mason. This is for Mason. This is for Mason.
Alright.
Yes or maybe no. I can't decide. Not really. I only go outside if I need to. Yeah, I mean it's okay, but I don't like being there all the time. Yes, I love nature. It helps me escape from time to time. It's definitely not yes, I love nature.
It's
Nor
that
is it
I
not
like being
really
there
I
sometimes.
yeah, I can
I would
Because
see that.
agree that.
because me and him would go outside and like walk around in the woods and shoot the bow, but then we'd also come inside and play games.
What is Mason's dream vacation? Anywhere I can relax, anywhere I can explore, anywhere it's warm. Bring me to the mountains far away from people.
Probably far away from people.
Probably.
Yeah.
What is Mason's dream car? It's a black Lambo, a Mustang, a GTR, or a purple Lamborghini.
Probably one of the Lambos.
I can see him being a Mustang type of guy, to be honest. He looks
I
like a
could-
Mustang type of guy.
I
You
couldn't.
both are wrong.
Really? You like the GT?
Is it the GTR? Is it the
Yeah.
GTR?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I love GTR.
You don't
I
look
was
like a
thinking-
GTR type of guy, though.
He really doesn't.
They're cool cars.
It is a cool car, but you look like more of a old school Mustang car head to me.
No, that's me.
Not really.
But I'll say.
Say what you
okay,
guys
Aaron,
want. This is you guys for me.
Uh-huh. What do we say? The
GTR.
Lambos or the GTR? Okay.
GTR.
Do you believe in zodiac signs? Nope.
No.
Yes, 100%. Yes, but I won't let them stare stars decide my life
No!
choices. Not really.
No!
It's probably saying not really. It's probably saying, do you believe in zodiac signs? But not really. But I think it's an interesting concept. I think that
Yeah.
correlates with Mason the most.
Yeah, I think it's
Which
interesting.
which one does Mason prefer? Movies, TV shows, books, or magazines? First of all, it's not books nor
Probably
magazines because he
movies.
hates to read.
Movies, I think.
Probably. He said earlier he wasn't a huge movie head.
Me and that man went and saw Endgame. And that man literally sat there through
Movie,
the whole
TV show.
thing and didn't piss at
Mjolnir.
all.
I said Mjolnir's coming back. Aaron's like, Mjolnir isn't fucking coming back.
We
And lo
literally
behold,
said,
look who
we
fucking
said
came
the
back.
only fucking way Mjolnir's coming back is if they time travel, and they were just like, let's go to the past.
Okay, which one is it? Which one is it? Movies or TV shows for Mason?
Movies.
Movies? Okay. Pick something to eat. Fast food, meatball, soup, or cake. I think Mason will eat balls. I'm kidding.
Fast
Hey,
food, fast
you're
food.
so gay. Only your balls though.
Fast
food.
food.
Fast
Fast food.
food.
Probably Mason is fast. How many kids does Mason want? None. Maybe one, two, three, or more.
I'd say
I can
either
see
one or
Mason
two.
wanting like. I can see like Mason getting like a whole fraternity and getting like 15 kids.
I'd
You think
say,
I'm
like,
Philip
one or
Rivers or
two.
something, huh?
Yes.
You think I'm Philip Rivers? You think I'm
I'd personally say one or two.
I say
for
two.
Mason. Yeah.
I say two. Which superlative would you most likely get in the yearbook? Smartest, most athletic, most popular, most likely to get arrested.
Most likely to get arrested.
Aw.
He doesn't match any of the other
Probably.
ones.
Okay, athletics, not necessarily. He hates doing sports that he doesn't enjoy. Smartest, he doesn't
Mhm.
care about school. I mean, he cares about it, but he doesn't idolize it as highly as like some others do. Most popular, he's more introverted, I would say. So leaving that, it's probably most likely to get arrested.
Pain.
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 That
Pick a
wouldn't even hurt a
bedroom.
fly.
Pick a bedroom. Oh, it's the gamer setup, right? The gamer setup bedroom. It's probably that, right? The LED lights, the lamp.
That's my bedroom right now.
That's probably gonna be Mason's bedroom too. Last one.
Yeah.
Pick your dream house. A house in Florida with a pool outside. A nice house in the suburbs. A nice mansion outside of everywhere. A nice mansion in California next to popular streets.
I can see that nigga being in the suburbs.
Whoa, hey.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
Yo,
You
we
know
got.
we still. Hey yo.
Hey yo, this is. All right, hey yo.
Hey yo, hey yo,
Yo.
yo, yo, yo. You touch it. You touching some. You touching some boundaries where it's kind of gonna get sus. You touching some
You
boundaries.
you touched the boundaries there, buddy.
You touch.
You forget who you are. You're not Glenn's profile picture.
You're not my profile picture.
Whoa.
I mean, you. I can't admit you're a little more on the light skin tone, but that's still touching the boundaries right there.
You're touching the boundaries.
Don't worry, I got a
So
pass.
where do you think? Where do you think Mason will live? Florida, suburbs,
Suburbs.
mansion from away, suburbs. I can
Suburbs.
see that too. He is a Scorpio, Taurus, or Aquarius. Oh, you got Aquarius.
Oh.
It says you're pretty fun to be around, but you're extremely stubborn. You like to be in your
That's
room
true.
eating food. You like to be in your room eating food all day, but when someone asks to hang out, you're always 100% down. And I wouldn't be shocked if you had a lot of family drama. That's literally what it says.
Bro,
And
I've
that
been reading my life.
Bro,
that
no,
literally
no.
you're pretty fun to
It's
be around.
it said he's not
That's
afraid
very accurate.
when people ask to hang out with him. That man's the one that asked to hang out with me.
I did.
No. But it's still pretty accurate. He's fun to be
It's
around.
pretty accurate, dude.
He's not stubborn, I would say. He's not very stubborn.
Yeah, you're not really stubborn.
He would like to be in his room eating food all day, but he can't. Someone asks to hang out, you're 100% down, down. He's always 100% down to hang out. I wouldn't be shocked if he had a lot of family drama. And all right, since this is a more realistic one, let's repeat this for Aaron.
Bet.
Mason, this is me and you. Let's do this for Aaron.
Okay.
Does Aaron like going outdoors? Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I would say
maybe
he does.
no. Yes, like he loves it, or you mean like no?
I
Like
would say
just
he would prefer to be outdoors when the setting is right.
Yeah.
okay. Dream vacation, anywhere he can relax, somewhere I can explore, anywhere it's warm. Bring me to the mountains, far away from people.
I like
Relax or
3 of
warm.
them. I like
I would say
3 of them.
I would say relax. I would say relax.
I like
Dream
3
car,
of those.
black Lambo, black on black Lambo, purple on black Lambo, GTR or 1985 Mustang.
Ooh.
Mason should know this.
Mustang
Let's say
or GTR?
Mustang. I say Mustang. I think he's a Mustang type of guy. He looks like an old car head too. Is it? I would say 85. The 85 Mustang.
Hmm.
I'll say that. You down?
The must.
It's very hard.
But the problem is, Aaron. I'm pretty sure Aaron has a background picture for one of his desktops as a GTR.
I do, but that's because it's a cool aesthetic. It's a nice
Hmm.
car, but I
I'll say
wouldn't
the
want one
85. I'll say the
personally.
mean
Mustang. I'll
anything.
say 85 Mustang. I want to say 85 Mustang.
I would say Mustang.
I,
Hmm.
I, wa- I don't want to
You
own
believe?
one. I don't want to own one personally, but they are nice cars.
Mhm. All right. Next question. Do you believe in zodiac signs? Nope. Yes, 100%. Yes, but I won't let them decide my stars, decide my life choices. Not really, but I think they're an interesting concept. I would say nope at all. Just straight up nope.
Cut out in the middle of that.
I would say nope. I'd say nope.
I would say. Mm,
Not really or nope. I don't think it's yes.
I would say not really.
Not really. Okay.
I find them
Which one does Aaron prefer? Movies, TV shows, books, or magazines?
interesting.
Movies.
Movies. But
Movies. 100%. Movies.
what would he eat? Fast food, meatballs, soup, or cake?
Fast food. This man always says, "Hang on, Mason. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go get some McDonald's. I'm gonna get some Burger King. I'm gonna go get some Taco Bell."
How many kids does Aaron want? None, maybe one, two, three, or more.
None or one or two.
None, maybe. Okay, I'll say maybe one. Which superlative would you like most likely get in your school yearbook? Smartest, most athletic, most popular, most likely get arrested.
Mm, I would say a mixture. Aaron is actually very, very smart in disguise. Like he's disguised, he's disguised himself as a connotation to be.
So we're going smartest.
I would say he's very, very, very smart. Like Aaron's
Dude,
super smart.
I
I'll
hide
say
my
I would
smartest.
smarts
say
because if I don't hide my smarts, I get fucking bullied for being a nerd.
facts.
Last one. Pick Aaron's dream house. Suburbs, lone, away from society, in a mansion.
Hmm.
In
Think about it,
the
Mason.
suburbs in Florida,
Bro,
or
think about where I
in
live
a house,
now.
a big mansion in Florida, or Calabasas, like a suburbs in Calabasas, pretty big house.
Mason, think
I would
about where
say
I
the
live
one far
now.
away from people. The one far
One
away from
far away
people.
from people.
I think about Aaron's dad's house. I think Aaron's house right now.
I
There's a lot of
love
factors.
not having neighbors, bro.
All right. He got Aries, Virgo, and Sagittarius.
What the
It says,
fuck?
Insane.
you love the outdoors. You found most comfort in nature than you do in your own home. Not to pick sides or anything, but y'all are my favorite signs. You always have some nice to say about people, but once they cross you, you won't hold back your emotions.
Bro, that's so true.
Dang.
This was
Not
fun.
really.
That's actually kind of fun. Not gonna lie.
Bro, so wait.
All right.
So wait, my birthday's a Cap. I'm not even a Leo.
Okay, pick your favorite Disney movies and we'll guess your zodiac sign. All right, this
I
is
think
funny.
Wait,
I
so
think we should
wait.
wrap it up. I think we should for real. Like try and wrap it up soon.
All right, let's finish this one for me because I'm the
I'm gonna
last one,
do
and
it.
then let's end it. All right, me and Aaron. Me and Aaron. Pick
I
your
wanna...
favorite Disney movies, and we'll guess your zodiac sign. Which movie would you watch first? Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, Wreck-It Ralph, or Cinderella? Which one would I watch?
Frozen.
Frozen.
Frozen. Yeah. Okay.
Frozen.
Which would be your next choice? Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, or Pocahontas?
Aladdin.
Aladdin, yeah.
Which movie do you prefer? Moana, Tangled, Mulan, Snow White, and Seven Dwarfs.
Probably
Tangled.
Mulan or Tangled. Yeah.
I said
Yeah,
I said
Mulan or
Tangled.
Tangled.
What would be the next movie? Toy Story, The Incredibles, Monster Inc., Finding Nemo. You know, there is one movie here that would,
Finding Nemo.
Finding
of
Nemo.
course. Pick pick one more movie to watch. Big Hero 6, Up, Brave, The Princess and the Frog.
Up.
Princess
Up.
and the Frog.
What?
Princess and the Frog.
Up.
Okay. I got the water sign.
Is that
So, Cancer,
Aquarius?
Scorpio. You're an emotional person, but that's because you like to express yourself. You
Cap.
always go out of your way to help others. That's Cap.
You go out of your way to help me.
Yeah, I would. Alright, this was for our last one. Aaron. Which movie would Aaron watch first? Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, Wreck-It Ralph, Cinderella. He looks like a Wreck-It Ralph type of man.
Can you even be described as a Wreck-It Ralph type of man? Like,
I would actually like to watch Beauty and the Beast more than Wreck-It Ralph. If we're talking about the
I
live
can see
action, of
him as a
course.
Wreck-It Ralph
I
type
can
of
see
man.
Aaron as
Not
a
gonna lie.
Frozen guy.
I can see not
Bro, I've
Frozen.
watched
I
Frozen
can see him as
3.
a
I've
Wreck-It
watched
Ralph type of
Frozen
man.
2 like 3 times.
I can see him as a Wreck-It Ralph type of man. To be honest,
I do
Mason.
like that movie.
Man,
Wreck-It
how
Ralph.
can you be described as that?
I'm putting Wreck-It Ralph, which would be which would Aaron's next choice be? Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, or Pocahontas?
Sleeping Beauty.
Probably,
No,
yeah.
I
That's what I was
hate that
thinking.
fucking movie.
No,
Which
don't do
movie?
it.
Which movie does Aaron prefer? Moana, Tangled, Mulan, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Mulan,
He,
Mulan. He
he
would
looks
watch
like
Mulan.
I
He
love
was a
that movie.
Mulan type.
What would be the next movies? The Incredibles, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo. He looks like a Monsters Inc. He looks like a Mike Wazowski type of man.
I'm
He
not.
looks like he looks
I'm
like an
not.
incredible type of man. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not. I'm
Yeah.
He's a
not.
huge fan of
In the
Elastigirl.
spandex, he looks like an Incredibles.
I'm not.
Pick
What were the
one
other
more movie
movies?
to watch. It was Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Monster Inc.
Which
Monsters Inc.
pick one more movie to watch. He kind of looks like a Big Hero 6, not gonna lie.
He's a Big Hero 6, mate. Big Hero 6. We're going Big Hero 6.
And he got air sign, Aquarius, Gemini,
That's
or
not me. I'm
Libra.
a fire sign.
Pain. Pain. Pain.
Bro, one, I like
Pain.
the live action Beauty and the Beast. Two, I do like a Big Hero 6 though. Three,
Alright,
I'm not
do we wanna
crazy about
repeat it?
Wreck-It Ralph.
No. We need to wrap up.
Okay, well, we're leaving it on that.
We're
Leaving
leaving
it
it on
on the
that, boys.
cliffhangers.
Cliffhanger. Till next time. We'll
Cliffhanger.
feature another guest next time. Sorry that our special guest Matthew had to leave so soon.
It
And I
was
think that's
fun
all.
having
We
him
have
here for
nothing
a
else to
little
talk
bit.
about tonight, boys.
No, we're good. We good.
No, that was
Good.
good.
Good pod,
I had
boys. Good
fun.
pod.
All right, boys. Good talks.
Good talk.
Good
All right.
talks. See ya.
Does kind of contradict each other.
Yeah, I want to have an argument. I've been studying some good podcasts. All of them have like good
You've been
arguments.
studying podcasts.
Like podcast, but for white people. Why would I ever listen to a podcast? Until you're running a podcast.
Glenn, have you guys forgot that I literally like record everything that we talk about for the bloopers? I have
Yo,
all of
Glenn,
this
good
on
talk.
recording.